I'm CJ, and this is Truth Tuesday. Thanksgiving is in 2 days. And this Thanksgiving, I've been thinking a whole lot about value. I've been talking to our students about value and some of my favorite Thanksgiving recipes. And I got a little bit curious, and so I just Googled what's the most expensive Thanksgiving dinner? $181,000. Now, there were some gifts included in there, but $181,000 for a dinner. That's a pretty valuable dinner. And as I started thinking about the recipes that Kirsten fixes and some of my favorite things that she makes, she's an amazing cook. I started thinking, man, the meals that she makes are way more valuable than a dinner that I would pay $181,000 for. And I started thinking the reason that it is more valuable is because I feel the emotional connection. I feel the love behind that meal. I see the way that meal serves our family. And there's an emotional attachment there. And the truth is that no one else gets to decide the value of Kirsten's Thanksgiving dinner. I get to decide that value. And as I think about our value, your value, no one else gets to decide your value. This culture tries to tell us how valuable we are. People around us try to share value into our lives. But the truth is that no matter what anybody else says, no matter what this culture feeds us, there is one person that gets to decide your value. That's God. In Ephesians chapter 2, Paul gives this incredible discourse about how once we were dead in our transgressions, and he starts at the beginning of the chapter talking about how we had sinned and we were against God. And then in verse 4, he says, "But God, who is rich in mercy, even when we were dead in our transgressions, made us alive in Christ." You see, here's the truth. God looked at us, he looked at you, and he looked at me, and he said, "I know you've sinned, but I think you are so valuable that I'm willing to take care of that. I'm going to send my son. He's going to die for you on the cross. He's going to raise 3 days later, and you are going to be alive. That's how valuable you are. Even when you were against me, I thought you were valuable enough to take care of you and save you." This Thanksgiving, I don't know what you're feeling. Maybe you're feeling isolated. Maybe you're feeling anxious. Maybe you're feeling depressed. Maybe you're feeling excited. Whatever it may be, the one truth that I want to share with you today is that you are valuable. No one gets to decide your value except God. So no matter what you hear, no matter what culture feeds you, no matter what your own mind begins to think about yourself, you can look in the mirror and you can know the person that actually gets to decide how valuable you are says you are so incredibly valuable. God gets to decide your value. And today, he says you are valuable.